Okay, we're done with the last video. We learned how to use the uh, calculator field, right? And now is the time to create second pivot table. Switch over to the second pivot table options, right? The data here consists of 2 years data, and now we'll go ahead and create a pivot tables, right? And there's a shortcut to do that. You can use alternate, release your key, and then press N, right? Notice that you go to the insert tab and the pivot table, you change to V, right? And it's the same step, right? In other words, you can use alternate and V. Right, in the older versions, it's alternate and VT. And existing worksheet, just like you did earlier, right? Click OK, and we have the order dates. We have the amounts, right? It's the totals, and um, so I want to know the year 2009, the January's just January alone, right? So these are the January alone, right? This data here, right? The sum is 26,000. Can I show it in my view table, right? In the older versions, you need to group it, but in 2006, all you need is just click on order date, and Excel's already automate for you, right? So you can see that it's all there, right? January. But in older version, what you need to do is that you can ungroup first. Just right click on the rows and choose ungroup. So as you drag this right in the older version, this is what happened. And you just need to right click here, choose grouping. Or you want to group similar months to so you can choose month, quarters, years as well, right? And then click OK. And that's how you get it. Now, if you want to, this is right now the orders is all compact into one single column. If you want to break this year to one column on its own, quarters on its own, right? You can go to the Design tab, and then over here you change the report layout. You change it to show in tabular form. The earlier version is called the compact form, right? And you can also use outline, right? Outline is also occupy several columns, right? But if you have only a little space on the you want to show in the same columns, you can use show in compact form, right? And that's about it. Okay, great. Let's switch back to the so in this video you learn about how to group it, right? That's is very handy features, right? Let's go back to the earlier versions, right? Now the 40,000s of job, right, David? Um, we how do you know that it's really 40,000? Or one way is that you can look at the raw data, the source, one by one, and copy these David values. Or the other way is that you can double click on these numbers, and Excel will create a new, notice that this is a new worksheet, and 40,000 comes from these three worksheet, right? One, two, three, right, and so on. So 40,000. That's how you get the value. 40,000, you can see that, right? So we can go ahead and delete the worksheet and let's come back here. And that is how you create that 40,000. And not only that, right, you can also do, well, if you don't need the sum of cells, right, all you need to do is go to pivot table fields and choose sum of cells combinations, right, and delete it, right, just drag it down, right. But if you want to permanently delete from the pivot table field list, right, you can go to analyze, pivot table items, calculate the field. Over here you choose sales commissions, and you say you don't need this anymore, right? You can just select this and choose delete and click OK. Now then it will remove from that pivot table field list. And that's that handy, right? And this in Excel 2010 version onwards, right? We have a very handy feature also that's called the insert slicers, right? Insert slicer is also under the analyze button, so you can choose insert slicer and choose uh, the sales name, for example, or the sales country, right? Click OK, right? Now, right now, you can notice that the debit has Thailand, right? If I change to China, I'm really interested in those salesperson that manage the China country, right? And there's only one, which is Ken, right? If Malaysia, we have Ahmad. Thailand, we have David. UK, we have Ahmad. US, we have Ahmad. Vietnam, we have Ahmad. So where is Stephanie located then? Stephanie is in US. Just change that. Now that's because that we are selecting only the field, right? So it just select all first, right? So now we have in US we have three salespersons. In Malaysia we have two, Japan we have three, China have two, right? Singapore we have two, and so on. So that is how handy we can use the slicers, right? If you want to select Malaysia and Thailand, all you need to do is that just before you select Thailand, you hold down your control key and then click on Thailand, right? Now you can edit David, which is only in charge of Thailand. And that is how simple it works. And you can unfilter it, right? That's all. Yeah, you can use a multiple select. Mm, that's a new feature. So you can see multiple select. See, it's a so if it's just multiple, it's just as if you use the control key, right? So multiple select. Okay, so that is a slicer. So next is that if it's on the date field, you have a slicer for insert timeline as well. You see that in the slice line. Now Excel is automatic find it for you, right? And remember this is the second pivot table, right? Click OK, and you can do that. Say I want to just August, right? I want the September. I want a different year, right? I want a different year. Just want 2010 or 2009, right? So it's a slicer as well, right? As but organized in a timeline method. Okay, so you can choose the months. Okay, January, right? If I want to choose from January to May, you can just use Shift key, click on May, right? And that's how it happened. June, right? Including that. There's no value in June, right? You can see that. So May and so on. Yep, that's about it, right? In this video. Thanks for watching.